Harsh.
Haven't heard from Glenn in a while. Still wondering if he's alive.
Are you done screwing around?
I called them on the radio.
Give me a contortions roll to get your wrist a little closer to your tongue so you can use that to push some buttons and stuff.
Made it.
Cool. By the way, could you please roll D20 damage on yourself? I'm just really curious because I'm not sure if you're just trapped or if you're trapped and squished to death or if you're trapped, squished to death, and whatever. But you've got your tongue on the radio, by God.
If he's not rolling a 20.
A 20 would be ugly at this point. The look on his face, like, tap, tap. Fuck you, Logan.
I get armor?
For that, give me a willpower times 5. As you get to find out something new from something happening.
Yes.
Your Highlander stuff is working for this brief encounter, i.e. the cave collapsing. So yes, you can go down to, instead of D20, which would be, hold on, damage chart, you're going for, instead, damage track. Go, beautiful damage track. D8, D10.
Yeah.
D8 and a D10.
Cool. So you're pinned under the rubble. You've taken 8 points, but then since shit's working, you regenerate it all. So you're just fine. But you're still trapped under the rubble. And Alex is like, cuts back to him going, can you drive? To her. And you've got your tongue on the radio. Dana, your radio goes,
help me.
I think back to all the times that I've heard Glenn sighing for various reasons, and I'm able to figure, yes, he is very frustrated. This is the same tone.
Got.
I click on my watch and I say, stop screwing around. I'm coming to get you.
Now, you guys get there, and there's a whole bunch of rock and stuff with even more ready to come down. You realize needs to be done with a great deal of delicacy, or you could slam another car or two's worth of stone onto Glenn, causing him to be what we in the industry call flat.
Slowly
it looks
start
like
moving
this
things.
needs to be done just right. Cool. I need mining roll. Who wants to do the primary?
This
Or you
wouldn't just be
pick
like
rock.
carrying rocks back and forth after I tap to see what part he's in.
Oh, well, this is in order to basically dig in there without collapsing the rest, which apparently is harder than it looks.
I think I would rather just slowly move one rock away at a time.
Have you ever played Jenga? Now, I want you to imagine playing Jenga with all the blocks on Glenn's back, but instead of Jenga blocks, they're boulders. Moving that one is going to be trickier than you thought.
I have an idea.
You hear from your radio. Except it sounds more flattened. I have an idea.
If I meld with the stone, then I can just pop out, right?
I don't think that there's a nice big flat surface. I think you're stuck with lots of little boulders. Could you read the spell description for me?
Spell enables you to meld your body and possessions into solid stone. You burrow at contortion speed.
I think the word solid is your big drawback right now.
What about the floor?
You can give me a luck roll to see if you're on the floor. If you are, as opposed to a bunch of boulders and shit, then yeah. So luck and fall, you could very well do the floor.
Made it.
Cool. I think, though, if you continue reading the description, I believe you pop out where you popped in, though.
Okay.
Meaning you'd pop back out still covered by rubble. You don't crawl around inside. Meaning it would be more comfortable. But you're still going to be in there. Now, you could go in there and hang out, and then they could try to clear it. I give them a bonus because they couldn't squish you more because you're not there. But they, would get a bonus to their mining, which may help a lot. Are we ordering food later or no?
Could do. It has to be really cheap.
It always has to be really cheap.
Glenn, I'm not good at climbing, at mining.
Yeah.
Essentially, if you were to burrow in and actually, first you get some sleep, then you burrow in to give her the maximum amount of time, then she'd be learn plus 20 to clear this shit. Of course, if she was to fail that, she may also be trapped in it, possibly squished flat, and you would never, ever escape. But the plus 20 come from you not being there. So if rocks fall on the ground, nobody cares, including you, which is a big bonus from where you're laying.
Fucking stupid. What do I think would happen if I shun stone?
It would kind of like being in a well, it doesn't shun with a great deal of force, but essentially it's a good way to move it all away from you briefly and then have it pelt you again. So probably more damage is my guess. You could keep doing it until you eventually run out of magic points or die, I suppose. That would show that filthy rock.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that either Dana or Alex at a plus 20 to get you out.
I don't think you actually said it was going to collapse, so.
I totally did. You can listen back in the recording in a few months and see that.
Note to self. Let's try it. Goodbye,
Cool.
Glenn.
Right. So, Glenn, all you need to do is make your meld with stone thing, because if you don't make it, then she's not at the plus 20. It'll probably collapse on you some more and squish you flat. But if you do make it, she's at the plus 20 to just dig like a badger, moving out big bunches of stone. Unfortunately, Alex is strong like Bull, so he can carry stuff away. And she goes, this one, and then moves that out. And Alex goes, doo-doo-doo, wanders off, and maybe doesn't come back. I don't know.
I'll give you 2 minutes to become a rock, and then I'm going to move stuff if I don't hear from you, because you'll be a rock.
Yeah.
It's a fair cop.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently going into these trap tunnels and shit, dangerous.
Yeah.
It was very clever for you to discover the trap.
Spell helper.
Yeah, I'm going, I'm casting a spell. I can barely move, but enough to cast the spell.
Plus 10 to meld. Or no, plus 5.
I'm melding a plus 5 and hoping I make it so I don't get squished.
Oh, 1 crit.
Whoa.
Nice. Well, you already got the next spell up, so that part's taken care of. No problem. You go and burrow in there like a badger. Dana is now at learn plus 20. It's all up to you. Now, again, don't blow this or you might get buried.
Well, my mining is higher than my learn.
Oh, well,
we
carry
have
on.
that, but
Okay.
not by much.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I'm really glad that my buddy isn't in there.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully
Although
you
I've
don't pull down the whole tunnel.
I've seen him heal back pretty well, but
You notice Alex is staying back and getting ready to dodge
Yep.
back into the main chamber, which it looks
No.
like he's going to need to do.
I didn't fumble, but I did not mine well.
Right. Give me a dodge roll as you are hurrying out of the room, watching the entire thing beginning to
Reroll.
collapse.
Reroll.
I can't hear you. Goodbye, Glenn. I'll miss you.
No dodging.
And that's how Scott made a new character. So
Good luck being a rock.
I'm giving her a card for that one. Oh,
All right, I'm
pretty
gonna.
stony face now.
I guess I'll hero that. I don't have a reroll.
Aw. Wait, you just got a new card for saying some funny shit. So
Oh,
check that and see if it's a reroll.
All right, it's a nice card, but it does not help this instance. All right, here's my reroll. Nope.
You know that at this point, Glenn is fated to die and be buried in here forever. It
Yep.
makes you happy in your pants. When you get back upstairs, Matt, I'm going to need dodge rolls. You flee down the corridor, avoiding falling rocks and stuff.
Reroll.
Oh, I thought you were
Helping
helping.
up in the cave.
Oh, never mind.
To come and help.
Well, you
Okay.
were going to carry out some rocks.
I'll reroll again.
Yeah, they totally do because you're strong as shit. Go, go, hero point sock. Woo!
Wait, is he supporting you?
Huh? Who?
Did Alex say he was helping?
Yeah,
if they
I'll
need
wait to
help, he was
reroll.
moving some rocks, but that's about it.
Okay.
I mean, sure, he's an expert miner from Australia, and he's actually expert at this, but that's not important now. The important thing is all our hero points can get spent one after another in a reckless fashion to keep you from living with the rocks. I mean, there are other ways to do this as well. Failing now does not necessarily mean he's stuck there forever. You just have to get cleverer. Because right now you're by hand trying to pull out rocks and going, well, if I pull this one out, 6 others fall.
No. There's a mining pick.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that they're using whatever's laying around here.
Yeah. Like,
It's just not working worth a shit.
not able to shore up more with my. I guess I could try, but my mining is not good. So I think it would probably just end up being like, now I'm adding timbers to the rubble.
It shows him
Just
poking in. When
yeah.
he tries to come out of the rocks, this would be like a fucking spear through him.
I do not have an affinity for rocks. I don't have any fanciness to like
No.
magically.
Apparently, neither does he. So, but I'm just saying there are other ways. Always other ways. Or you can spend all your hero points trying to do it by hand. I'm good either way. And I'm not saying the other ways won't require different fucked up skill rolls.
Yeah, I can't think of any though.
Perfect.
Am I?
And unfortunately, Scott can't communicate because he's buried
Yeah.
in the rock. However, when he comes out and discovers that he gets to go through new pain once the 12 hours have passed and stuff, and he may actually get new pain, I'll give him some sort of new damage roll if, like some dice minus a certain amount, so he might hit 0 damage. But yeah, there's no telling what will happen to him if he comes out and discovers that everything's been rearranged in a new painful fashion. It's pretty much, you can tell that the entire purpose of the Batcave is to dump on him personally. It's probably Yellow trying to save Batman by fucking killing the shit out of him before he even meets him. My God, it's a diabolical plan, you think. Never
Right.
heard of anything this time.
We're gonna try another roll.
Oh,
Didn't make it.
great. No problem. Couple of hero points between friends. What could possibly go wrong? You're thinking that your choices now are either continue blowing hero points or wait for Alex to get back to his mic and say, hey, I need your advice because here's what's happened. Because you're not even sure he knows what's going on because he's sitting in the back cave, possibly rubbing one out.
Well, I know that our new way to talk to each other is this, so I'm gonna go back. Alex.
Okay, well, wait till he gets to the mic because that's funnier then. I'll get some more drink while he's making his way upstairs. So, Alex.
I made my maneuver.
Cool. He's going for dodge, but either way.
Well, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Shit, you're right. But hilarious big thing of dust and shit comes out of the corridor.
Nice.
Hmm.
Okay.
Here's Sheila.
Alex. Alex.
Yeah?
I can't get Glenn out.
Why are you covering your eyes?
I thought this isn't how we talk to each other when we came into rooms now.
Cool.
Are my hands doing it? Am I doing it?
Yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
So what are we doing?
Glenn is stuck in the cave-in. But don't worry, he became part of the rock, so we can't hurt him. But we have 24 hours before he has to come out of the rock. He's really stuck in there.
Wow. Okay.
And I keep trying to move things, and more stuff keeps falling.
Gotcha. He might have to live there now.
That's kind of what I told him, and now I regret it, because that was kind of a mean thing to say to a guy who's already a rock.
That's true. Right. Let's go see what we can do.
Okay, I walk out of the room.
Take your own hands down.
I thought I was doing it. Okay.
Okay.
So,
He's in there.
A big game of rock Jenga.
Nice.
Since you're not worried about hurting Scott, if more rocks drop, it'd be a mining roll at plus 20 for you. She's already tried. She's horrible at big rock Jenga.
All right.
Or she's been secretly wanting to kill Glenn all this time.
Could be.
Not sure which way it goes.
There are easier and better ways than this.
Nice.
Did you just roll a 12?
Yeah, apparently I did.
So, I know that makes your learn, much less your learn plus 20. So, Alex quickly digs out the floor. Nice smooth floor. Tunnel continues on. Rocks are strewn. Glenn, I'm not sure how much awareness you have of the outside. I haven't read the spell in a bit.
I can listen.
You hear them digging you out.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're done now.
I say, Glenn, I think it's clear. Thank you, Alex. You are very strong.
You're welcome.
Freakishly strong.
I'll do my best.
Now I try to get out of the way of where I think Glenn will come out, because that'd be weird.
That'd be very weird. But wildly entertaining.
I'll come out.
Cool. 6 rounds later, he manages to make it out.
Out of the rock.
I'm not watching. I'm over.
She's She thinks that you're going to be communicating with Thing again. From here, you can tell that the tunnel continues on into a more natural style of tunnel. It has a lot of stalagmites and stalactites, as well as a narrow stone bridge or few. There's narrow paths and holes in the wall, which would be those holes in the walls would be a bitch to get through. There's also some sort of inky black substance bubbling away, off of the paths and stuff. You'd have to, like, if you wanted to jump off of a path into it, you could. I don't know, whole thing's a maze.
We're just gonna go now, yeah?
Give me occult rolls, by the way.
I play a clarity. Get my magic points back.
Okay.
And I've got a card on the table for you if you want.
Yeah.
My little pony thing, Matt.
Accepted your trade, but didn't do
damn.
anything. What were you trying to give me?
An opponent fails.
Okay. Clarity's gone. Oh, yeah, traded. All good.
Anybody make their call?
Yeah,
I'm looking. I might have.
Because I'll just like this My Little Pony thing.
Bloody My Little Pony.
Yes, I made a cult. That's something that Daddy taught me a lot about.
That black bubbling substance is black blood of the earth.
Seen that before.
Hey guys.
Huh.
Black blood of the earth.
Well, thanks for digging me out. What is black blood of the earth?
It's nasty.
Okay. Like poison?
It's certainly not good for you. It's like oil, but it's not oil. It's black blood of the earth.
We've seen it in other parts of the cave system for the sewer system.
Do we think it's connected to the AIs?
Don't think so. It could be. Good thought, at least.
I mean, if you wanted to collect some, you'd go into that maze-like area and try to find a path that got close enough to the black blood of the earth and then scoop it into something. There's probably a bat Tupperware container. It just shows what a ridiculous level of everything bat. It's like, how in the fuck did he get this? What has Disney been doing? They've been selling everything.
Why does he own bat tampons? That's just ridiculous.
For protection at night.
For Batgirl.
In case he gets a bloody nose.
That.
Do we want to have some blood of the earth?
It's up to you. We know where
put it in a jar and throw it at Batman. Will it kill him?
No. Probably just make him angry.
No, then screw it.
So nobody wants to go in there and mess with it? Well, more for later. So, at least you know where you can pick up some black blood of the earth for free. So,
I know 2 places now.
There you go. So, where do you guys go now?
Right.
Now that you've gotten to get buried at the beach and unburied at the beach, but not at the beach.
Well, if we leave the bunker.
This whole tunnel, by the way, that buried Scott, still wildly unstable. Don't advise setting up a fucking house here or something.
No.
Okay.
Leave the tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the bunker.
Mm-hmm.
What time of day is it?
getting toward evening. Pretty
Good.
soon. A couple hours, maybe.
Nice.
Maybe less. You've been spending a lot of time. Now, as the sun's starting to go down, you might have enough time to wildly drive away from here if your van hasn't been stolen.
Is there like a big call button somewhere with this fake electronics things all over? Panic button or something?
Bat signal.
Big red phone.
There is a big red phone. It's not attached to anything, but there is a big red phone.
I'm going to listen to it anyway and hope I don't get a repeat of when I did that at Burlington.
When you pick it up, a voice starts talking to you, even though the phone's not connected, Dave. Like, it says, Batman, this is Commissioner Gordon. We need you right away.
Nice.
I hang up.
Okay.
Do it again.
I do it again.
Batman, this is Commissioner Gordon. We need you right away. Every time you fucking pick it up, it says the same thing.
I am delighted.
So was Batman, apparently. Oh, man.
I check into it and see if there's a way to record a different message.
Give me an electronics roll. Maybe.
Nope. No, it doesn't.
Right, you go click and it does stuff. And you go, it doesn't seem to work. Oh well. What do you guys want to do now?
Get out of here. Or set up something.
Just let me know. Everybody else is standing there watching you play at the bat phone.
Well, do you have a bat swatter?
Fortunately not. But we need to go and have a meeting with the mayor.
If when he comes here, he goes through that tunnel, then it's all set up to collapse now.
Very strategic.
For you, Batman.
Set up one of those claymores there and bring the whole thing down on him.
I'm thinking more of an official meeting, actually, at his job.
How would we set that up?
We dress as Catwoman and ask for an appointment. 3 Catwomen. He'll
Maybe.
see us.
What? Just
Everybody, 3 Catwomen.
our extra dimensional swords and gank him, or you want to actually talk to him?
I want to talk to him.
Okay.
Alex is perhaps being sympathetic. I look over questioningly.
You're
No,
thinking the yellow might be in trouble too.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to just kill him out of hand.
No.
I know. I've heard rumors about you, and I'm surprised.
Really want to kill him.
Well,
Maybe you stay outside, Glenn.
I'm not saying I don't want to kill him. I'm just saying I want to figure out what's going on first.
Okay, let's do it.
You guys leave this place and go to a different place. How do you want to get a meeting with the mayor?
We'll just go in and say, I'm Alex Kelly. I want to see the mayor.
No problem. Yeah, his appointment secretary is happy to set you up with an appointment. He looks through his book and he says, I've got something open in 3 days at 11 p.m., sir. Would that be all right for you?
How about tonight?
I'm sorry, sir. The mayor is fully booked, but in 3 days, as I said, we could squeeze you in for 15
I'm sure
minutes.
we could make room for someone of my caliber.
The appointment secretary is a black man. There's a fedora hanging on a hook over there. He's wearing a suit. There's also a long coat over there hung under the fedora.
I lean in and go, I think it's very important we see him tonight. And I put down my glasses to show my white eyes.
He says, I'm terribly sorry, sir. That's not possible, but I can get you in 3 days. He looks totally unimpressed, like, so your eyes have so you become blind. This is not my problem.
You a moron.
Yes.
Okay. I've got a card for I've got it here somewhere. And I would like for as
Well, first you have to discard down to 4. First discard down to 4,
okay.
Then you can play your cards.
Does anyone have something that they want to ditch?
I've got extra cards, so I better look at that first.
Glenn?
You guys not being helpful.
Clarity and an opponent fails.
Yeah, you're probably wanting that.
Yeah.
Opponent fails.
Those aren't bad.
Full retrieve.
Do I want to keep a bag of lie and a shovel?
Yeah.
Or do we just let it lie?
Let it lie.
You're buried in the desert.
With lie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I guarantee if you ever get pulled over by the cops, he opens your trunk and finds lie and shovels, maybe some chains, shit like that. He will not be your friend.
Well, while we're looking at cards, my idea for I've got it here somewhere to sweeten our talk with Batman is I would like to have conveniently a super rare collectible Batman thing, you know?
That's a really good idea, but you still need to go down to 4 cards and then you can play that and have a super rare collectible Batman thing to try to bribe your way in through this guy who is looking totally unimpressed with you.
So did anybody want a skill +5? Or anything? All right, tossing it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'd toss a skill 5 pretty quick. Can be handy, but
if it was a 10 or a 15, I'd be like, yeah, but 5 are very common.
All right, so now I would like to have a super rare collectible.
All right, no problem. It's not worth a huge amount of money, but it is very rare and very collectible.
I like that.
No problem. Yeah, it's clever. The guy looks at it and he goes, he pulls out his phone, puts it close to the item, goes, he says, excuse me. Now, give me a Dana Zool only. Luck roll lower is better. You want to make it at least by half. Have him go, woo, because he sends the picture to his boss.
All right, I made it.
By half? Minus 30?
Nope.
His boss doesn't make the ooh noise. I'm sure that he'll be well disposed if you bring that back in 3 days at 11. He says to you. He sets down his phone and it just has like a stoic Batman icon, like emoji. Like,
Fine. If it's going to be like this, fuck it. Just fine. 3 days, and then we'll just skip 3 days.
Cut to 3 days later. You guys are back.
During this time, I've been buying black pepper. All
right. By the way, where do you want Alex to sleep? Because you guys have a nice place to sleep and stuff. But I'll give one practice roll or one practice night for your spells, and then I'm cutting 2. But where does Alex sleep? Because you could stay in the van, but that means you have to rent the van longer.
No, wait. I'm just going back to the bloody mansion.
Oh,
we're not.
Oh. Right, Alex's lone adventure in the mansion.
I'm drunk off my ass.
No problem. Actually,
do we stop him?
Happens while you're at the mansion because
we warned him.
Yep, they.
I know, but we could invite him to where we go or.
He's a wealthy individual. He can afford a hotel.
Okay, so we're just like, see you in 3 days, Alex.
Yep.
He doesn't have any communication, Glenn.
Nope.
Yeah, you guys may be sitting there for a while Alex's wild ride goes on if you split the party. You have been warned. Because you guys know something fucked up is going to happen. That's why you're scared to go there. But Alex doesn't seem to feel fear the same way that normal, sane, rational people might. He goes, they have alcohol there. Therefore, I will go there.
And anyone standing between me and alcohol, not in a good place.
So you guys want to let him go on his own? Or do you want to put yourselves in the line of fire?
We warned him.
Glenn. Okay. Fine, Glenn.
You guys drop him off a couple blocks away. Go home, boy. They tell you to drive off quickly. Right, Alex gets back there. The butler is not at all familiar to it. He goes, yes? Who are you, sir?
What do you mean, who am I? I live here. I'm Alex.
Oh, Mr. Kinley. Very good. I will fetch you.
What's Jeeves?
Gone?
Okay, you're Jeeves now.
Very good, sir.
Whiskey.
I'll get you your bucket, sir. He goes in and he says, let me just get this ready. Give me a spot hidden roll as he's preparing your bucket.
Got it.
Right. He's putting in some extra flavoring or something like that. It shows him pouring in something in a very small bottle, and then he puts the small bottle in the garbage, and then pouring in a couple of large bottles of alcohol and looking at you like,
I nod.
He brings over the bucket and he goes, there you are, sir. Will there be anything else?
Just stand ready. I might need another one. I'd drink it.
Right. Give me an alcohol/drug tolerance roll.
Got it.
He goes, care for another, sir?
Another.
He shows him like he pulls out a bottle that has a big skull and crossbones on it, and he pours it in. Pours a bunch of whiskey, and he brings it over to, and a single ice cube, and he brings it over to you, and he looks at you like, what you gonna do now?
Drink it.
-30.
Crit.
It shows the poison, it shows it in your system, and it shows like these fucking white blood cells roll up and go, what you got? The guy looks at you and he goes,
More.
yeah. He pushes the bar closer to you and he goes, excuse me, I'll run out and buy more whiskey, shall I? He heads over toward the door.
Wait a minute. I grab him by the collar. No respected butler of mine would let me run out of whiskey while I'm here. Who are you?
He panics and he begins fighting with you.
I slap him.
Oh, now we go into standard combat. As you two are driving back to your apartment, you may attempt to skill whore. Scott's probably driving, I think, so if he wants to do anything wild, like dive on the ground or whatnot, the van may, or actually, you don't have the van anymore unless you want to pay $200 a day still.
We don't.
Cool. You wish you were rich. Defending is approved. Alex is first in the standard combat. The guy's getting ready to do something stupid. You can see it in his eyes.
Pimp slap.
He takes his 1 point. He says. Who
do you work for?
He attempts to manipulate his demon box. He goes, bah! He says, next round. Heroes are first, villains
Was I
are...
driving? Or?
Yes. Again, you are the one driving, but defend was approved. Nobody's trying to kill you. All right, you pull over. All right. Heroes are first, villains are second, and stunned. Staggering around dazed is approved. If you two want to sit there in the van going, you could each get a card. But I want a luck roll that, like, if you can fumble me a luck roll, a cop will be driving by luck. So, Alex, what do? the guy has manipulated his demon box, probably attempting to summon Beelzebub.
Not a fumble.
Buggy, I punch him in the face this time. You tell me who you work for. Alright. Crit.
Roll some heavy damage on that poor fucker.
Normal martial arts. Got it.
So you're doing 2d4, I believe. Or no, sorry, you're Alex Kinley. You're freakishly strong, so 2d6.
And for checking it, I got my drunken master. Yes.
The gods despise me.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
So I'm drunken mastering his ass
All right.
for 5 damage.
So now he's up to 6 total. He looks like he just got slapped around really hard. He's kind of he's dazed on top of it. He drools on you a bit.
Son of a bitch.
For his round, he stands there and takes it because his skills are so low. He doesn't want to try anything while he's stunned at -30. Sheila, did you stagger around dazed as well?
I am not. I'm really glad that Glenn pulled over. That was a good call.
Yes. Next round, you look
Not
at
looking
him,
so good,
he's
Glenn.
drunk again. My God, there's
Just
too
off the
much Alex
fumes
Kinley
now.
in the air. He's going to die.
I've got such a good idea.
Heroes are first.
Such a good idea.
Wit is approved. Alex, what do you do?
I punch him again.
All right. Scott, wit is approved. What do you do?
Good thing I'm not Alex Kinley. Nah,
Sheila, what do you do?
I'd be actually drunk.
Sheila, what do you do?
Not being amused.
I'll give her a card for wit, but not Scott.
Right. He's up to 10.
Right. He's holding on to consciousness barely. He's like, he attempts to manipulate his cell phone. Yeah, it's hard when you got low skills and shit, like dealing with dialing or something while you're being beaten the shit out of by some drunk guy who just drank a whole vial of poison and not noticed. Next round. Heroes are first, villains are second. Fleeing is approved. Right, Alex, what do you do? If you drop and run away, you get a card. Oh.
Don't make my martial arts, but he still takes another 3 damage.
He goes. Meanwhile, Scott, what do you do?
I flee.
Right, put it in drive and ride away.
I get out of the car.
Right, he gets out of the car and runs away. What are you doing, Sheila?
I'm going to flee after him. Get back in this car.
Both of you guys take card as you're running around doing the weird Chinese fire drill. So, right, that ends combat, and the guy seems to be unconscious. And Alex, you wish that your friends were here to help you torture this guy.
No, I don't. I got a better idea.
Oh, God.
Logan, I searched for duct tape in the house. I'm sure there's some somewhere.
You go to Mildred's room. She has it in different pretty colors and
That's
stuff
it.
like that.
So what I do is, right, I'm going to duct tape my hands and feet to this guy. As in, I'm standing behind him and he's in front of me unconscious, duct taped to me. And then drunkenly, I'm going to walk around the mansion going, look at me, I'm a butler. I'm doing butler stuff. So if anyone comes by to check on him, they might be fooled by my perfect disguise.
Sounds like the plan. Somebody that just drank a couple buckets of whiskey.
Yeah, exactly. It's a drinking thing.
Okay. Well, yeah.
The best thing is when he finally wakes up. It's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Imagine the fucking horror of waking up. He does eventually, and you can feel his ass clench right up. Like, oh no.
Hi, I'm a butler. I do butler stuff.
Does he still have his cell phone in his hand, or has that been lost somewhere?
I've been destroyed. It's a demon box. Demons!
Oh, of course. No problem. He's like looking around wildly and struggling and shit.
I lean in really close and whisper into his ear. I say, I've got 3 days of this.
Oh my god.
Give me an interrogation roll. This is the first good interrogation that anybody's done ever.
Yes, I think that is. Hold on. Interrogation. Yes, I get it.
He goes, just let me go and I'll do anything you want.
Anything?
Not that. Something different. I'll tell you who I work for. Anything. Just let me go.
Tell me who you work for now.
What?
Tell me who you work for.
Come who or offer? What the hell are you talking about?
Tell me who you work for.
Oh, right. He says, I'm a mercenary. I think we're employed by a bunch of people who speak Hebrew, but I'm not sure who they are. I was supposed to stay here, and if anybody came in, I was supposed to give them the knockout poison that you just drank all of, and then I was supposed to leave and call up a number on my phone. Please don't drink all the knockout poison. I heard it's really expensive.
Too late.
Oh, God damn it. He says, how is this happening? I gave you enough to knock out a fucking rhino.
Yes. Well, I'm like a rhino in many different ways, including sexual appetite.
He starts to cry again. And you continue walking around and drinking with him and shit.
Because I even bring out the bottle and I'm like, I'm a butler. He's like, oh.
It's like, no. You are freakishly stronger than he is, and so he really has no choice but to be your fucking plaything.
Yeah, I'd do that for the rest of the night to entertain myself.
No problem. It shows him asleep, and you're walking like, I'm not my life.
Oh, hilarious.
It shows him wake up in the middle of the night with you spooning him. He tries to get brutal still.
Passed out in a drunken stupor.
It shows like the back of his collar, and it shows you like going. It just started to chew on it while you're asleep.
Oh, stand loss. Brilliant.
Oh, yeah, he's having a rough time with this. Eventually, shall I cut to 3 days later?
I get back in our car during this.
Do you guys even own a car?
We were driving something.
I'm going to figure you're going to steal a car or something like that, or I'll charge you more for the rental.
It's probably right.
Right. Mark off a few $100s and he drives you back. And you guys get there and there's like Alex is behind this dude who looks like somebody tried to shave badly. There's patches of hair gone and shit. And Alex is behind him and there's like big things of duct tape. The guy looks like a shattered human. It looks like he used to be human days ago. And has since degenerated into something that looks like he just got off of a fucking desert island. We had been driven insane for months and shit. He just looks completely shattered, and he's like, "I'm the butler." He starts crying.
I'm Jeeves, ma'am. Can I take your coat?
Roger's like, "I'll be back in the car." He just turns and walks away.
Wow.
This is a bad man. He deserves this. He's been a naughty boy. You've been a naughty boy, haven't you? Naughty.
I haven't washed in 3 days and I've been spooned with it. He says.
Right.
Do spells.
Let's go to the mayor's office.
There's a funky smell coming off of Alex and this dude.
That's...
Alex looks like he hasn't really. Actually, no. Alex does look like he may have bathed, but in his clothes and shit. And so does the butler. Because being duct taped together doesn't keep you from taking a shower together.
Certainly doesn't.
Shows Alex rubbing soap under the front of the butler who's standing crying.
I want to get cleaned up there.
You might not be let in the mayor's office like this.
Let's make you more presentable.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about this guy.
He just hangs his head.
I look at the butler. Who do you work for now?
You said some Hebrew guys. They're a mercenary. Which makes me think this is all connected with the stuff going on with White, right? That's what you said.
They were,
which is funny. I look at the guy because I am part of White, dumbass.
I'm connected, he says, and starts crying.
Wasn't there a white civil war?
True. There was a good faction and a bad faction. Kind of. It was all a bit weird.
Which one are you?
I think that you work for Alex Kinley now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Somebody was in with Mossad.
Yes.
He stands there and cries. It
Yeah,
looks as though his hairstyle is kind of the same as Alex Kinley's. It shows Alex combing his hair. Using his hair.
All right, let's cut him loose.
His hair would be bald like Alex.
We're cutting you two loose.
I've never been so happy, says the butler.
There. I try to put him into the Rock's bed.
Oh, nice.
Right. He's like, it's something poking me.
We're not connected anymore.
No, you're not. You guys got cut loose, and then she put him in the Rock's bed, and he's like, there's something poking me.
You know
Don't
what?
look.
You can. We're not looking. You can sleep in here.
It's like it feels sharp and long.
It's probably a sword or something. Take the cover off.
It is a spear. It's a big barbed spear that looks like blood has been painted all the way down the handle, or it was completely run through something or someone at one time, and now it's been put to bed in Rock's bed. The guy looks at it and he goes, as his house just gets worse and worse every fucking day for him.
Just take a nap somewhere.
He's unconscious now.
Excellent.
Curled up with a spear.
I look through the kitchen cupboards to reload my pockets full of fruits and berries.
No problem. You get all that. And for some reason, one of the cupboards, when you open it up, has a fucking safe in it, like a dial safe that is in the cupboard. You never actually opened any of the cupboards before, so this is new.
You get Alex cleaned up. I'm gonna crack that safe.
I'm not getting Alex cleaned up.
The funny thing is when he wakes back up again, he probably will get Stockholm syndrome, and he will actually miss not being attached to me.
It's a crit.
Whoa.
So, are you wanting to help Alex get cleaned up? Because while he's getting sprayed down, you could get one of those long-handled scrubber things, like a car wash or something.
Throw the delousing powder at him.
Yes.
Times when he's not duct taping to other people, like, he's pretty presentable. Like, he does know hygiene.
Yeah.
It's just this was a little vacation from whatever.
It's too funny to break the comedy factor of it. So yeah, I couldn't just give up.
He claims it was to break this dude, but you're thinking that he may have just fucking had a mental seizure and decided.
Seems like you really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna wait to interfere until after he, says he's ready. And see
Got it. By the way, Sheila, could you turn on some lights where
I
you're at
know.
as you're slowly fading into the darkness?
I am.
Hello, my darkness, and my old friend.
I got a crit on that safe, by the way.
You open it up, and there's a giant thing of Morton's salt in there. It's got like a little girl with the umbrella and the shoes, and you're looking at it going,
Is it actually salt, or is it something else with a salt?
you open it up, pour a little bit into your hand, taste, it's salt.
I know what this is about. Someone's obviously trying to ward me off when I'm in my ghostly form.
That's
That's what. Would I want to think about that? Go back in the shower. You don't have a towel on.
No, he's just standing there like, now wait, checking for Alex. Does your penis have a tattoo that says "I'm Alex Kinley"? Bitches up of it, or no?
Could do. Depends how drunk I was the other night.
Yeah, good point. So
I like that Alex doesn't know.
Well, it's just like when we met, and you guys were like, "Hello, Governor." I was like, "What the hell are they talking about?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm so drunk. I forgot about that."
I would like to use the occult lore to see if Alex is correct that it could be used in some sort of thing.
very well.
salt circle.
Nope. Nope.
You have to, in order to thwart Alex, you have to feed him the salt spoonful after spoonful until he disappears.
All right. I'm going to take this salt in case that comes up.
Hey.
It's a big thing of salt,
Nice.
like carrying it around like this, like.
That's what I do. It might come in handy. Go back in the shower.
No.
I look towards the salt. I'm like, I'll do it.
You're not my mother. I run off.
You're not my real mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and Dad got together. Oh, so
Eventually, Alex gets cleaned up. He's looking more like his old gubernatorial self or whatever. Yeah, it's nice to see him with clothes on again.
Do I find in my cupboard looking any more knockout liquid or anything else that not Jeeves had set aside?
There you find like a sawed-off double-barreled shotgun.
Ooh.
Loaded.
didn't get to use that, did he?
No, he did not. Apparently, his life got hard, and then he got spooned with for 3 days. So bad.
Love it.
All right, I think we're ready.
I hope so. Right. So you guys go to visit the governor at 11 p.m.
Mayor.
Sorry, he's not yet governor.
That's next week.
Next week, yeah. No problem. Yes, you get shown in. He's got, say, half a dozen of the thin, angular black guys sitting around, still wearing the fedoras and stuff. They're dressed in white suits, looking extremely dapper. It looks like somebody said, "Bring me a selection of black men." Excellent. Now I want all the ones without high cheekbones eliminated. All the ones that are not approximately this high eliminated. Okay. The ones that are left, I want the ones that look the most alike. Perfect. They're sitting around or standing around, and Batman's sitting behind a desk, and he says, "Hello, I'm Batman.